Before Heavy D became a hip-hop icon, rising to fame as the frontman of Heavy D and the Boys, dropping 3 platinum albums and making waves with singles like Now That We Found Love, I'll Do Anything, and Big Daddy. Expanding his creative endeavors to include appearances in television and film. We're getting a shout out from Biggie on his most iconic track.
I used to read Word Up magazine, Salt and Pepper and Heavy D up in the limousine.
And making a guest appearance on Janet Jackson's hit single, Alright. Before he passed away from pulmonary embolism on November 8th, 2011 at the age of just 44. Heavy D made a name for himself in the world of hip-hop for his impressive skills on the mic, distinct taste in fashion, and dance skills that defied his heavy stature, but was also an incredible force behind the scenes as a writer, producer, and record executive. He worked with the likes of Jay-Z and Timberland as they were coming up, and got P. Diddy his first job in the music industry. He was also an impressive actor, scoring recurring roles in television and key supporting roles in movies, but even as he expanded his creative impact, his sound to include elements from reggae and pop in his tracks. What's going on, guys? My name is Michael McCrudden, documenting the life and career of Heavy D, here for you on Before They Were Gone. You can leave your thoughts and respects in the comments down below. Also let me know who you want me to document next.
Broken glass everywhere, people pissing on the stage, you know they just don't care. I can't take the smell, can't take the noise, got no money to move out, I guess I got no choice.
Dwight loved the new sound, and by junior high, he was making demo tapes. In high school, he teamed up with some of his friends to create a rap collective called Heavy D and the Boys. Eddie Farrell became DJ Eddie F, Troy Dixon donned the moniker Trouble T-Roy, and Glenn Parrish took the name G-Wiz. Together they recorded a demo and got it into the hands of a Def Jam executive, Andre Harrell, who just happened to be forming his own label called Uptown Records. In 1986, Heavy D and the Boys became the first artist to sign to the label and dropped their debut album Living Large, featuring singles like Mr. Big Stuff. The album hit number 10 on the US R&B charts, and its 1989 follow-up, Big Time, well, it would be certified platinum. That same year, Heavy D was featured on Janet Jackson's Alright, but then tragedy struck the following year. On July 14th, while on tour in Indianapolis, Trouble T-Roy fell off a raised exit ramp outside an arena. He dropped 2 stories and hit his head. He was rushed to a hospital but died at the tender age of 22. Heavy D's next studio album, the platinum hit Peaceful Journey, was released in 1991 and dedicated to his departed friend. Pete Rock and CL Smooth also created a tribute song called They Reminisce Over You, T-R-O-Y.
The birth of a child on the 8th of October, a toast, but my granddaddy came sober.
Heavy D continued to collaborate through the 90s, appearing on Michael Jackson's single Jam in 1992. He also created the theme song for 2 iconic comedy sketch shows, Mad TV and In Living Color. Wow. What a legend. Heavy D continued to be a force in the hip-hop world, dropping the gold record Blue Funk in 93, the double platinum hit Nothing But Love in 94, and another gold record, Waterbed Hev, in 97. He also collaborated with B.B. King on his song Keep It Coming, and was instrumental in getting Andre Harrell to hire Sean P. Diddy Combs for his first gig in the music biz, as an intern at Uptown Records. Heavy would also eventually become the president of Uptown Records, where he developed the boy band Soul for Real, and would become a senior vice president at Universal Music. But beginning in the 90s, Heavy D also began a new career as an actor. He appeared in an off-Broadway play titled Riff Raff, which from what I understand was not about the life and times of the rapper of the same name, who we've done it before they're famous on. Then he made his first television appearance in the episode of Booker as Fats Turner. He landed a role in the kids' horror series Tales from the Crypt, and made his cinematic debut in New Jersey Drive. Followed this up with roles in The Deli, Life, and The Cider House Rules with Tobey Maguire. Then during the 90s, Heavy D got into a relationship with a chef, Antonio LaFazzo, who was a contestant on the 4th season of Top Chef. She gave birth to their daughter in the same year, in 2000. From 2000 to 2003, Heavy D had a recurring role on Boston Public. He also appeared in an episode of Yes Dear, an episode of Law & Order SVU, and a few episodes of Bones. He also played Omar in the movie Step Up, and had a cameo in the movie Tower Heist. His acting career taking off, he continued to release music. He released Heavy with Uptown Universal in 1999, and with Stride dropped 2 more studio albums, Vibes and Love Opus. At the same time, he worked with the likes of Timberland, Babyface, Fabulous, and Jay-Z on their albums. Heavy D's final live performance was at the BET Hip Hop Awards in 2011. After that performance on November 8, 2011, Heavy died at Cedars-Sinai Medical Center after collapsing outside of his home in Beverly Hills. While his death was originally believed to be connected to pneumonia, he actually died from pulmonary embolism, caused by a blood clot. He was just 44 years old and immediately missed by the hip-hop fans and artists alike. His funeral was attended by many greats in his industry, including Jay-Z, P. Diddy, Usher, Will Smith, Russell Simmons, Samuel L. Jackson, Queen Latifah, John Legend, Chrissy Teigen, and Flava Flav. Oh yeah, MC Hammer, well, he took to Twitter to remember, writing, "We had a lot of great times touring together. He had a heart of gold. He was part of what's good about the world."